Good Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Renee and I had a great and adventurous one. Um, we are in Bandy Creek Campground down in Tennessee. This past weekend was No Business 100 trail race. I came down to pace one of my friends, Adam, and Renee was part of the crew and helping out and stuff like that. And we had such a good time. And it really made us think about it this weekend, being on the other end of it. Usually I'm the one running, Renee's doing everything stuff like that. So this week I was getting to be part of it. Didn't go quite as I'd planned. I supposed to ran 35 miles with him to get him to a certain section. Done about 15 miles, and I ended up had hurt my ribs the other day. Thought they were good, they were not. So I had a rib popped out and some bruised ribs. But he did get 15 miles, and he ended up making it. Done it in 24 hours and something. So sub 25, which is a huge accomplishment. I'm very proud of him. But one thing we were thinking about, it's like it, was on how a crew and pacers, how ultra runs really can cross over to business a lot.
Yeah, so this week I got to see it a little different because Earl is always the runner. I'm always part of the crew. Sometimes I'll come in and pace a small section. So this time I got to stand back because I wasn't the main crew. I was just there to support some. And I noticed Earl was not as nervous as we are on the crew when we are running for him because he was just a pacer. And so it's kind of funny to watch. You need those pacers, those people who come in and do what they do and do it well and encourage you. But you also need that crew that's taking care of all the details for you so you can do what you do well. In a race like this, somebody's got to find dry shoes and get the right nutrition to you. Make sure that you have water and your headlamp, your headlamp before it gets dark in time for that. It's where you can reach it. All those things. So in business, it's very similar to that. There are. I talked to my sales team this morning at a regular sales meeting, and our salespeople are the people who's running the race. And they do what they do well, but sometimes they need somebody to come in who makes it look a little easy. So like your pacer does, because they don't have 100 miles. They have 15 or 30 or whatever it is, but they don't have 100 miles out in front of them. They just come in, get that sale, and support you in that. But then you have your support team. I relate that to our service team. They're the crew. They're the people who's taking care of the details to make sure we can get that next sale.
Exactly. And so I really thought about it. And so we had another, we know some different people in the race like that. So we have another set of friends that was running also. And it's kind of funny, one of my good friends like that, he was supposed to be pacing another guy. And when one of our friends came in like that, he had about mile 70 something. His foot had split, long story. Ask me about it sometime, I'll explain it to you. But when your feet get wet and you keep going a long time, your skin splits. So, he was getting ready to drop, and my friend seen that, and he supposed to be pacing another guy. But that guy was doing good, and he had a crew with him. So he said, look, if it's okay with you, you finish this thing right here, I'm going to get him to it. And he jumped in and ran a marathon. He hadn't planned on running to get our friend to the finish line, and he finished. And so that's exciting, and that's one thing really made us think about in business. We got to have those people that sometimes when things are going bad and we're not seeing what's going on, we need that somebody to jump in. It could be a coach, it could be a friend, it could be just another set of eyes, as we say a lot.
Maybe a mentor that you have.
Exactly.
Somebody who gives you perspective. It looks like it's all going bad, but they say, oh, no, it's just this right now. Let's get this taken care of and move you forward.
Yep. So let's continue. Let's find your pacer and crew if you ain't got one to build around you. We can't do it by ourselves if you can, but it makes it a lot harder.
Yeah.
So we was hoping to be from you from a pretty sunny weather, getting to see the leaves changing here, but it is pouring rain last night. So, but everybody have just a blessed and wonderful week. Continue praying for the people around us, and just continue being a blessing for somebody out there and stuff like that.
Have a great week.